Hey guys, Blue Jay Words, Erica J here again with another video for you beautiful ladies on this beautiful day, whatever day it may be. Of course, I'm in my car. I always record in my car. I know people may look at my videos and people may say, I wonder why she always records in her car. Well, my car is my peaceful place. My car is my peaceful place. I live in a place with other people, and so it's really not quiet enough for me to be able to record. But even besides from that, it's like it's my peaceful place. It's my place where I can come, I can think. Honestly, I love being in my car. So most of my videos will probably be in my car unless I'm vlogging or something like that. But so if anybody is wondering why my videos are always in the car, it's the most comfortablest place for me to record, and so I record in the car. But hello ladies, how are you? I hope your day is going wonderful. I hope you woke up with a more positive attitude than you did yesterday. I hope you're out grinding and getting, all of the things that you said you want, that you're out grinding and getting them. I hope you're making the most out of your day and not just wasting your day, because I know I am, So I'm here this beautiful Saturday. This video will be on, but I'm here at the park getting ready to do my run. And I'm just here. I just happened to be thinking. And one of the things I was thinking about was weight loss. Hold on, guys. I got to turn the AC on. It's hot up in this car, okay? This car is hot. I'm trying to record and, But, so one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was weight loss. I wanted to share just a smidge of my weight loss journey with you guys. I may put some before and after pictures in this video. But I just wanted to, share a little bit about my weight loss journey. Maybe I will go more in depth at a later time, but just a smidge about my weight loss journey. So weight has always been an issue for me. I'm not even going to lie. Weight has always been an issue. I have gone up and down with my weight my whole life, starting from when I was a kid up until even now. I will lose weight, gain, lose weight, gain, and when I became an adult, I began to really gain weight, because I went from being someone that was still overweight, considered overweight, but I was more muscle. I went from being 145, 150 pounds. I'm 5'3". So I went from being about 145 pounds, 150 pounds, to being my biggest at 255. When I looked on the scale and I saw I had let myself go to 255 pounds, I literally almost had a breakdown. And I know it sounds stupid, because it's like, hey, Erica, you ate yourself to 255 pounds. But it was just so depressing, because I'm just not someone that do good with being a big girl. Some big girls, listen, I follow some big girls on YouTube, and they do their thing. They're beautiful. They know how to dress themselves up. They're confident in themselves. But that's not me. I'm used to I'm used to being a smaller weight. And so, to see myself get to 255 pounds, it was like kind of depressing, So, I decided to do something about it. Now, how did I gain the weight? Of course, the main mechanism, which is eating. But one of the things that I would do, and I'm sure other ladies do that too, is I get into relationships and I tend to get comfortable. And that's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to ever get into a relationship and get comfortable. You want to keep yourself up, okay? You want to keep yourself up for a number of reasons. You want to keep yourself up because you want to remain the person that person met you as. That's one thing. Number two, you want to look good for yourself. And number three, of course we enter into relationships and we expect them to stay forever, but that's not the reality. Sometimes will get into relationships and they don't last. And so you got to get back out there and date. And when you get back out there and date, I'm going to be honest, a lot of these men don't want no big woman. I found that out when I would get out there and date. When I got out of my last relationship, I tried to go out there and date as a big girl. And those men were like, no, we don't want no big woman, you know. And so I had to go and revamp, lose weight and everything in order to be able to attract the type of man that I wanted. But what I did was I did that, and then I got into another relationship and I let myself go. And sometimes, ladies, trust me, I know it's easy. You know, if you're not with a man that is physically active, like a man that himself is going to work out and he's eating right and he's exercising, it's easy to sit down and get comfortable in a relationship and begin to gain weight. It's very easy to do, you know, because, hey, he's not doing it. And typically, those are the kind of men that I would get into relationships with. It would be the men that were not active. You know, they don't work out, they don't eat well, and so our fun would be, let's go out to eat. And so I would gain weight. So that's pretty much what happened. And so I got to my biggest, which was last year at 255 pounds. And when I saw that I was 255 pounds, I said, no, it's time to make a change. I mean, besides just even the looks, take the looks out of it. The way I felt, I'm short, I'm 5'3". So carrying around 255 pounds was a lot. It was a lot. It felt like I was carrying just like something was heavy was weighing on me. I would feel tired. I would feel sluggish. I would feel like aches and pains in my body, and my blood pressure was up. It was just a number of things I never really had problems with before. I had problems with. And so I decided to make a change. So what changes did I make? Well, one of the first things that I did was I did a cleanse of myself. So many times we'll have a lot of gunk, especially if you're not going to the bathroom regularly. And most of us are not, because we're not eating the right food. So we have a lot of junk and gunk and stuff up in us, a lot of toxic and waste sitting in there. And so that in itself will make you feel like, will make the scale be bigger than what it is. So one of the first things I did was I cleansed myself out. I did a cleanse. I did a aloe, what was the juice I made? I made aloe, lemon, and ginger. And let me tell you, when you grind it up into a blender with a little water, drink that, man, listen, the stuff is going to come out of you. So that's the first thing I did. When I did that, I lost about 10 pounds just doing that. And then the second thing that I did after that was I did intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is one of the best. I do intermittent fasting whether I'm losing weight or whether I'm gaining. It's just like a part of me. I love it. But if you really want to lose weight, intermittent fasting is one of the best. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is basically just a set period of time where you can eat and a set period of time where you don't eat. So my window that I would have to be able to eat would be from 12 noon to 8 p.m. So from 12 noon to 8 p.m. I can eat. Anything after 8, I couldn't eat. Anything before 12, I couldn't eat. So that's intermittent fasting. Eventually, I took it up and I will only eat 1 or 2 meals a day. But you have to do what is best for you. And so I did intermittent fasting. That in itself, I dropped so much weight just doing that alone. Not exercising, just intermittent fasting. I lost weight. But what I did do too, I cut out a lot of the junk. I had begun to drink a lot because the current, the boyfriend I have now, he drinks. And so I began to pick up his pattern of drinking. So I began to drink a lot. I began to eat a lot of fast food. I'm not blaming him. I'm a grown woman. I can easily say no, but that's what I would do. And so I cut the drinking down. I cut out the fast food. I started eating more fruits, more vegetables, less meat, and drinking more water. And that was the next step I did. And I lost a lot of weight just doing that. And then I started incorporating exercise. Now, let me tell you what I would do with the exercising. Exercising was a little difficult for me because I didn't have a gym membership. I worked. I didn't like going to the park. I mean, I just found all kind of excuses, to be honest. But what I started doing was I started exercising a little bit at my job. So I have a desk job. And, we know how desk jobs are. Desk jobs are one of the worst for your physical activity. So what I would do is I would get up and I would walk around the building. Thank the Most High, I have a pretty decent boss and he didn't give me a hard time. But I would walk around the building and walk around the building for 10 to 15 minutes, go up and down the stairs. And then eventually I changed it and I escalated from that to going to the park, and I began to teach myself how to run. And I began to run and walk and run, and I did that every day. So I went down, last year I was 255 pounds. I may put a picture in this video. I was 255 pounds. I went down from 255 to 187. But this is the thing. I sat down again, ladies, currently, and I gained weight again. I stopped exercising. I was out for the summer. I stopped exercising. I started eating completely black, completely didn't do what I was supposed to do, and gained weight again. So now I'm currently back on it. But I'm here just to motivate any woman that's trying to lose weight. You can do it. So what you fell off? So what? Okay, you wasn't supposed to eat that burger. You wasn't supposed to eat that cake. You did. Oh well. So what? Okay, you gained 5 pounds. You gained 10 pounds. You gained 15 pounds. Okay, well, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit down and cry about it? Or are you going to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to dust myself off and I'm going to get back out there and try again. That's what I do. I've gained weight. I wish you guys can see. I need to bring my tripod so you can see how I've gained weight. But guess what? I'm not letting that stop me. Okay. I gained weight, but it ain't going to stop me. I'm going to continue to I'm going to get back on track, and I'm going to continue on with trying to lose weight. And that's how you have to be. You have to, if you fall off, get yourself back on. One of the main things of losing weight is to be consistent. If you want to continue to lose weight, you have to be consistent. You have to set days for yourself. Say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go work out on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you got to make it your place to work out on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You have to be consistent. Another thing you have to do is have willpower. Now, I will say, I don't believe in depriving myself of anything that I want. If I want a piece of cake, I'm going to eat a piece of cake. If I want ice cream, I'm going to eat ice cream. If I want to eat Chinese food, I'm going to eat Chinese food. And I still lost weight because I don't believe in depriving yourself, because when you deprive yourself, when you finally get that, you're going to overdo it. So no, eat whatever I want, but in a small portion if I have a taste for it. But it's simple. First of all, you got to make the determination that, hey, I'm tired of looking and feeling the way I feel. That's the first step. The second step is you got to tell yourself, no matter what, I'm going to make sure I do what I can to get this weight off. And the third step has to be just being consistent, following through with what you said what you're going to do. And when you lose weight, just continue to keep it up. Don't fall off track. If you can, surround yourself with people that like to lose weight. I mean, I was very good. One of my co-workers one of my bosses, she was really, really cool. And we worked, we would do these challenges with the Apple Watches. And that is really what kept me staying on top of my weight. But, yeah, it's that simple, ladies. You can do it. I went from 255 to 187 in a matter of a few months. So you definitely can do it. Don't beat yourself up. If you gained, so what? If you start and you don't finish, so what? Okay, you can finish now. You can finish. It's still time. So that's my message, ladies. I don't want to keep this too long. I've already been talking for 15 minutes. But that's just my, my take on weight loss. Trust me, you're talking to somebody that has struggled and that currently struggles with losing weight and with keeping weight off. I don't have a problem with losing weight, it's keeping it off. But I'm here to tell you that you can do it. You have to make up in your mind you're going to do it. You can definitely do it. Okay, ladies, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and make the best out of it. Until next time.